So, hello and welcome people back to Let's Play Harry Potter and the
I've been
Sorcerer's
doing some
Stone.
reading about Nicholas Flamel, the wizard that Hagrid mentioned. He's the creator of the Philosopher's Stone.
For the
Supposedly
PS1.
it can grant eternal life to its user. If it's here, then maybe Snape's after it. There are even rumours that you know who's involved. We have to find a way to get past Fluffy. That must be where the stone is being kept. Ron and I will meet you on the 3rd floor by the doorway that leads to Fluffy. We have to get the stone first. Come on, Ron, let's go. I suppose.
At the very least, I have to give them that they did introduce all of the elements that are relevant to this conclusion. In all of the hurry that they were in with this plot.
Yeah, they did.
The same can't exactly be said about the PS2 version of the second game. We'll get to that beautiful mess eventually. And here I go completely wrong. Gargoyle Gate, this is not where I was supposed to go.
Whoops.
I mean, all gates look exactly the same. Well, no, to be fair.
Racist.
The other one had a puff skate next to it. That's really the only difference. I have already picked that portrait, thankfully.
Good. You still need to talk to them about the fucking red bean.
Yes, that is true. Thankfully, it's actually on the way to the 3rd floor.
Good.
They're
Where
standing
you'll meet
right
your most
next to
painful
it.
death. The floor where you'll meet your most painful death.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we already went through that. Getting stumped by a troll is pretty painful. I mean, it insta-kills you, so it must be. I do wish this game had a lot more consistent music, so to say. Because outside of entering a new location or something like that, there is just ambience of being outside of the castle or inside of the castle.
Right.
Yeah, the other games are a little bit better about it. The first ones, yeah, not so much. Like a lot of times, it's just mostly silence.
Lags.
Yeah, I was checking if there weren't maybe any, so to say, any cards or anything floating about, like they were that last time. Although there wouldn't be any in this room because I can't even use spells there.
So is this the point of the game where they're basically like, revisit everywhere now that you have everything?
Yes. This is pretty much the furthest point in the game, because after this, it's the point of no return.
Aha.
And unlike the later games, this one does not have a go explore the castle after the end mode.
Nice one, Harry. You've got the beans we needed. The portrait password is Wolf's Bane. Thanks for the beans, Harry. We'll make sure they find a good home.
That sounds like a
Have you
sick
heard the
rock
rumour?
band.
There's a troll on the loose around here. Smells worse than Percy's socks, and that's saying something.
Whatever you say.
I
Yeah,
mean, we
was a
kind of
little-
already fought the troll.
Forbidden corridor. Don't want to go there quite yet. Gotta wait for the table.
Thankfully, the table's light enough not to just crush you.
It happens in some games. Well, not
That's
like
hilarious.
I mean in general. I had that happen in what was it? Like if something spawns right on top of you, they crush you to death.
Wow.
In EDF, the first one, it's even more hilarious because I had an ant just step on top of me, like a whole bunch of ants.
Wolfsbane.
By Jupiter, you've done it, young Gryffindor!
And what happened was I did not get killed or receive any damage. I went through the floor and came back through the sky and the exact same spot. Like fell from the sky. It was amazing. Ding. Knockback Jinx duo.
It amounts to nothing.
Pretty much. And they don't even let me try it right away.
After all, your wand is context sensitive.
Yeah, it pretty much knows when it's gonna be useful.
There was a thing
Sadly.
above the door.
There was?
You didn't get it. I think so. Maybe my eyes are playing tricks on me, but I think so.
Maybe. Well, if it was the well, I had not gotten it anyway. And at this point, you cannot come back ever.
Well, great. They even make you save right afterward.
Yeah. I was making sure there wasn't anything more interesting.
And these padlocks want us dead.
Harry, I think someone's making a move to steal the Philosopher's Stone.
Harry, I know you are brave, but promise me you'll be very careful.
Careful will have nothing to do with what we're about to do.
Where we're going, we don't need careful.
Meanwhile, the House Point hourglasses are slowly filling up. Ravenclaw. Hufflepuff.
Now Hufflepuff isn't last.
Yeah,
Slytherin.
they do eventually get to be the worst.
How did you get 103 points?
I know,
What the
right?
fuck?
What is this bullshit?
Gryffindor.
Like, how the hell?
Slytherin are in the lead on house points. The race for the House Cup is heating up.
Only Hagrid would call this monster Fluffy.
Of course! Harry, do you remember that Hagrid said that he used to calm Fluffy with music? Try and play the tune that Hagrid mentioned to put each of Fluffy's heads to sleep. Be careful though, he looks ferocious.
I love Harry's head just being like, I'm getting really tired of this shit.
I know, right? That said, this is an adorable puppy. You did this, didn't you?
No, this is
Yeah.
actually what it sounds like.
Bullshit.
Basically what you need to do is wait for him to attack you from afar so he doesn't actually damage you. Takes a long time for him to do that.
Nico, you bitch.
I can't think of anything you would be complaining about right now.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Guess which one of the tentacles is the fuck me one?
The one on the ceiling.
Damn it. Gonna
I
have
know
to
what this
use
is.
the manual
It's a
aim.
devil's snare.
Oh, I'm so glad we know what it's called. That's a great help.
Try and figure out the sequence of tentacles and then use the incendio spell to defeat it.
Try not to get too close to those tentacles.
They're like, we'll be over here.
Try not to get too close to them.
Endo!
And this is my new flipendo. Basically, by too close, they mean don't step on the wriggly, flowery bits. That is too close.
Got some range, man.
Yeah, your flipendo pretty much shoots across the entire room wherever you're at.
Flipendo! Flipendo! Flipendo!
So if this is Flipendo Duo, when do we get Flipendo Tri?
It's Tria, and we get that in the Game Boy Color games.
Oh, okay then.
It's pretty useful actually because it's the only multi-hit spell. Now the stick with this one is that you can only damage it after it has attacked you,
Flipendo!
like that. And it will only come out of the ground if you're standing on the wriggly flowery bits.
So when do we fight Chestmate?
In like another room.
Oh, okay.
Flipendo!
The best way to deal with him is actually to stand like super close to him and then just move around him, because that way you're moving around him the fastest.
So circle strafing.
Flipendo!
Well, circle, but like right next to him. This is way harder than it looks, believe me. And sadly, they don't really drop anything for me.
I like the little idle animation Harry did there. Just wiping the sweat off his forehead.
Yeah. I mean, he has to do all of the work.